If you guys were here last time, me and my chat did the first 2 of the conspiracy theory iceberg, the biggest one of all time, and we did the first 2 tiers. When we did them, I was ranking them off of 1 out of 5. 1 being not real, 5 like that has to be 100% real. This is fact. So it was 1 out of 5, guys. Now we're going to be doing the conspiracy iceberg part 3, and maybe we can get down to part 2, but these ones start getting a little bit crazy, and we're going to have to do more research on these. So this might be a little bit harder to get down to, you know what I mean? It's starting to come out. Am I cooked? What? I'm clenching my ass cheeks so I don't shit myself since my sister is in the shower. All right, let's go right here. Let's go on that Reddit thing. There was one right here. All right. This guy is attempting to give summaries on all these theories. So if we don't know about them, we can read more in them. If they're boring, we're going to skip them. You know what I mean? So we did all of these. Flat Earth, many worlds, QAnon, we did that. Skinwalkers, did that. Saying that one. And now this is one more speculative stuff. So let's start. Dose on the lows. Fucking my big old boost. Fucking my big old kabuzz. And now you making me buzz. And now you fucking my butt. And now you nut in my butt. And now you love on my butt. Alright. Lost a viewer just like that. So first one we got, guys, is psychedelic astronauts. First one we got is Mary Magdalene. And I don't know who Mary Magdalene is. So let's go on to Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. A woman in the Bible. There are many conspiracy theories surrounding her because she is given a full name, talks with Jesus, and visits his tomb alone with his mother. She is commonly labeled as a prostitute and believed to be the wife of Jesus. There is also a woman in the Gospels named Maria, who is believed to be the same person as Mary. The early Greek transcriptions of the Bible show heavy editing from the scribes around the names Mary and Maria and the stories about them. This is a little bit confusing as fuck. Stop saying Skinwalker, guys. That was my first attempt. No more. No more. Or it will happen again, guys. And you guys, if you guys remember my clip, you guys know what happened. So, this one, let me see. I'm going to look up her name real quick. I want to look up her name and see how many times is she mentioned in the Bible? Is in the Bible. And let's go on here. Christian Guide Faith, right here. Mary Magdalene is mentioned in the Bible at least 10 times? She's also mentioned the first 5 books of the New Testament. Damn. Stood from the distance watching Jesus be crucified. What the fuck? Whose Jesus had healed from evil spirits and infirmity. Whoa. I've never in my life read the Bible. Now I'm curious. So they're saying her and Mary are the same. No, so they're saying that she was Jesus's wife or someone very close to them, like his wife. Basically his fucking wife, bro. I would say it would be hard for me to believe. Let's go back here. I would say this one's hard for me to believe, not because she's not. I don't know if the theory. If we're saying the theory is that she is Jesus's wife, I would say that's a good. I'm gonna say it's a good 2. Only reason I say 2 is because Jesus loved everyone, but Jesus is also God, meaning he wasn't out there and he couldn't physically love someone more than the other person. You know what I mean? So he couldn't marry one girl. You know what I mean? And that would also have to mean that he had children with her, most likely. No. 5 is bullshit. 5 is real. 1 is one is fake. He's even more loose now. What are you talking about? So we're gonna go 2 on this one. I'm gonna say 2 because there's a slight possibility of how much he's mentioned. 3. 2, 3. I'm gonna say 2 on how much he was mentioned, but I would say even 1 just because it's based off of who he is. Let's go like 2 or 3. I like that. Ancient aliens. All right. Let's see what they mean by that, because I think we all know what they mean by that, but like, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. So basically it's supposed to be like every recording of something like Stonehenge or the Great Pyramids or something like that. They're all because of aliens, and maybe that aliens came down and helped us when we were young, and maybe they saw that we didn't need help no more or whatever. I don't know. What y'all believe about that? Might be a 3. What do y'all think about that? I want to know if everything you found out, like Mesopotamia and everything you knew in high school, was known from aliens, and that's how we had our leg up and how we advanced. What would you think? 5. In my opinion, that's a 5. 2 5s in there. Damn. I don't know. I feel like a 5 is pretty crazy. Only reason I say 5 is because, let me see. I don't know. I never believed in aliens, but now I'm curious, but I'm low-key uneducated, so my opinion doesn't matter. I guess. Can I explain my opinion? It might be down here. To be honest, it might be deeper down. Let me see if it is. Because if it is, then I don't have to explain myself. No, I'll explain myself already. Alright, I'm going to give my ranking on ancient aliens. I don't know if aliens are real. And the only reason... Actually, no. I 100% believe aliens are real. But I also believe that aliens are not extraterrestrial. They're interdimensional. Interdimensional meaning that they are in different dimensions. Because, like I've said last stream, guys, if you guys remember, I said it. Basically, if aliens had to travel that far, it's near to impossible for them to be at our planet right now. So I would say that they could be what was recorded many times is people said that they worked with demons in our history. And also in the Bible, people say time and time again, to build this big society, you worked with the Baals and the Molochs. These are two demons that God mentions, but they're supposed to be God-like figures. That's why God calls himself in the Bible the God of hosts, meaning he's made many gods that have turned into what we know as now demons. So when you guys ever hear about Baal nowadays, and you hear about a whole bunch of things about Baal, those people created Great Egypt. They created great Jerusalem. They were ruling these places. These demons, these actual demons, or as they knew them, fake gods, false prophets, false gods at the time. So I would say ancient aliens is definitely real, but I don't think it's extraterrestrial like space aliens. You feel me? I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. So I would say 5, but it's not what you guys are believing. I believe Satanism is really understood. Satanism is completely different from Satan worshiping, but Satanism is a direct pipeline down to Satan worshiping. Satan worshiping makes you believe in demons and find more demons and to study them and then make them Next one. All right. John Tudor. Or Teeter. What's him? I don't know him at all. A self-proclaimed time traveler in the early 2000s who claimed to have saved the world from Y2K and made predictions early similar to events that happened since. Let's see about John Tudor's predictions. Time traveler's predictions. Let's see his predictions, guys. A nuclear war. He said a world war in 2015 killed nearly 3 billion people. Okay. To his story, Tudor began his journey in 2036. He grown up in Florida and he experienced both a domestic conflict in the form of civil war. There is a civil war in the United States that starts in 2005, he wrote. Okay, none of this makes sense. Followed by a worldwide nuclear war in 2015. So what is he trying to say? Oh, what the fuck? Dude. Oh my god, I thought my dog was a psyop. I thought dead ass, I thought I was about to get killed, bro. Dead ass, guys, I thought I was gonna get killed. He was just like, bro, if you don't know how my dog looks, he looks like a literal black demon, bro. And he was right by the light. Yo, I was dead. Okay, I got him out. What do y'all think about this theory, though? What are y'all thinking? Show the dog. I'll show him later once he's outside. What do y'all think about this theory? I have opinions, but I'll let you know. W clip farm. What's the W clip farm? Twitch clip that. Show the cake. W clip farm. All right, bro. Are you really surprised to find out Iraq has nukes around the bullshit? So I don't believe this motherfucker unless he said that he stopped it. I'm reading this shit. Okay, but we must remember that these aren't necessarily predictions. They're statements made from the point of view of alleged time traveler, one who often spoke of the worldwide divergence and never seemed to tell the full story. They are the alleged reflections of the individual's past that were never guaranteed to become our future. So technically, he would be a multiverse skipper. Technically, Yo, this is crazy, bro. He has a lot of lore about him. Oh no. He's obviously a little bit of kooky, but maybe he's not kooky, bro. You know what I mean? That's so weird. I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know about that one. He sounds Delulu. Yeah, it kind of sounds Delulu. Maybe he's just a frequent liar, like one of those like sociopathic or some bullshit. He's saying that basically in his timeline, he stopped us from having a war and shit. Schizo. Yeah, I believe him. I don't believe him. All right. That's going to get a 1 for me. 1. Solid 1. Voynich manuscript. Oh, wait. I could just go right there. My fault. All right. Voynich manuscript. A very curious book that features an undecipherable language and strange imagery of plants and other things that do not exist in this world. It is considered to be otherworldly. Okay. Let's look this up then. Let's see what that means. Let's see what that book looks like if they can show it online. What was your rating on Ancient Aliens? I said Ancient Aliens was 5, but I didn't believe that it was actually... I don't believe they're extraterrestrial. I believe they're interdimensional. So I think me and you believe 2 different things, but that is fine. What the actual dick and balls is this? What the fuck? Yo. What the fuck is this? Look at this. These plants, and then he has like this, like those all weird and shit. So they said they found this. Where did they find it though? A Voyage manuscript is an illustrated codex, handwritten in an undeciphered reference to the Voyages. The volume was written and has been carbon dated to the early 15th century. Stylistic analysis during the Italian Renaissance. The origins, authorship, and purpose of the manuscript are still debated. So they don't even know who made this shit. So people either think it's a hoax or some motherfucker made this and it seems like from a different world. Which it almost seems like, I don't know. Can you zoom in? Dick and balls. Dick and balls. Tristan, you know how much? Tristan, you too much. No 1 hour left. I'm sorry. Is it done for me? I don't get how it's a conspiracy. Well, because they're trying to say that Voynich manuscript, the manuscript was from a different world. So the theory is that they have a whole different language there and they gave it to us. It was from a different world or a different timeline or whatever. It was from the 15th century. They don't even know who it's from. But it could just be a hoax made from some kook that would just wanted to do something stupid. Stop saying Skinwalker! Oh god, that's 2. How's the quality of the book? They said it's from the 15th century. It feels real, but maybe it's fake. I'm going to say a 2 because I don't know. I'm going to say 2. What do y'all think? 2? 2? Were you scared when you ended stream? I wasn't scared until afterwards. Look at this, guys. On Friday when I did this conspiracy theory iceberg. Holy shit. Oh, on Friday when I did this conspiracy theory. Again! Bro, no, they're trying to get me. So guys, remember what I said? Remember when I said on my conspiracy iceberg 1, and I said, oh guys, I don't really believe in space because of this, and that, what the God said, and what God said about the firmament and all that shit. Bro, ever since then, I have it on this shit. It's usually, every single time, it's usually just shit of Earth and penguins and cute little shit, ducks and shit like that, bro. Every time now, at first, when I came onto the TV, it was the fucking it was Antarctica, bro. It was Antarctica. I was talking about the fucking ice wall. And now, it's a whole bunch of space shit, bro. It's all space shit. And this is fake, by the way. They usually show real photos. This is not real. We have no depictions of this. This is fake photos. This is made by CGI, bro. I'm sorry, Tristan. I can't stop them. Wait, what? Wait, Nick, and you're Jewish. Oh, God. I'm done. I'm cooked. So every time now I open my TV or my Mac, it's some type of space shit, bro. So I might be gone, bro. I said space was real and I might be gone now, bro. Like, deadass. Yo, me and Carney tried. Maybe it's over for me. L stream next. Why? Why L stream? The elites are space is. All right, Satoshi Nakamoto. I think I know this guy. Sakamoshi Nakamoto. I know this guy. The creator of Bitcoin. He holds a large chunk of the currency in his wallet, and no one knows why he hasn't touched it, who he is, or why he dropped off the radar completely. Oh, Satoshi, this guy actually was found out that he might be Epstein. Guys were saying that. People were saying that this is actually Epstein's burner, bro. Wait, I don't know if I can say Epstein. Oh god, there's more shit. The self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto attacks Bitcoin governance model. So basically, people just don't know who he is. It's some faceless guy. They don't know who it is, and he has a whole bunch of Bitcoin, and he doesn't sell, he doesn't use it, he just has it. But for all we know, Satoshi Nakamoto is someone that's fucking dead. It could have been some loser cave dweller that just sat in his basement all the time, and he died. And he died and just kept his Bitcoin for the rest of his life, and no one knows that he has that much Bitcoin. It could have been a guy from like 2011 that died in 2011. You know what I mean, guys? They're at the door, Tristan. Stop it. Stop it. Is that a real image of him? It's the self-proclaimed. How much value? I gotta look that up. How much Bitcoin? Let's see. I don't want to see. He's the largest holder of the currency. Bro, he possesses $71 billion, bro. He has $71 billion, bro. No fucking way, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he hasn't touched it once. But like I said, guys, let's go back to the theory right here. Sakatoshi Makadado Bado. Hiroshima Makamoto. Okay, don't clip that. Please don't clip that, guys. Don't clip that. Okay. This guy could have just been dead, like I said. He could have just been dead, or he could be, you know, Epstein, you know? I'm gonna say a solid 3. Because obviously $71 billion is nothing to gawk at. And if you have that much saved, that might mean you're also, if you guys, oh god, should I say this? Guys, I'm also scared about when I say now. Because I feel like, I hate to be that guy, but those things, like I was talking about the space and the ice, I know I sound like a kook, but that shit is kind of irky, bro. I've never seen something like Antarctica and also the space right afterwards. That shit is a little bit kooky, right? Am I tripping? I have arrived. Everyone hold a pause. Everyone say, hi, Shiki. Okay, guys. All I have to say, leave. Bro, y'all are so mean. Don't tell him to leave. Am I tripping? Okay. I'm going to say why I believe it's a little bit scary. Okay. I'm going to what they showed. I don't care, bro. If I get killed, bro, y'all better, like, make me a martyr or something, guys. Obviously, praises to Jesus, but make me a martyr. Make this be known that Jesus Christ is the one. And that's why I'm not going to die, because I have Jesus on my back, and Jesus is Lord. Okay, guys? Okay, what I believe. So, basically, if you guys remember in 2020 or 2021, one time, you guys remember when every single social media platform shut down? Do you guys remember that? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every single one of them shut down all at once. Do y'all remember that? It was a huge outage. Do y'all remember that? No. Okay. I'm getting paranoid. Yo, don't be. We're good. So, okay. 2021, all medias shut down. Media shut down, yeah. So there was a 2021, in 2021, October 4th, 2021, okay? It says the Facebook outage. That's not it, guys. If you guys want to hear more about this, the Facebook outage was every single platform was shut down. Twitter was shut down. Instagram is owned by Facebook, yes, but that was shut down as well as Facebook. Every single one you know about. Tumblr was shut. Pinterest was shut down. Every single one in October 4th shut down. The exact same day that was shut down was the exact same leaked documents that accidentally got leaked by someone maybe like anonymous that showed that every single profile billionaire owns overseas they put all their money together. So why these billionaires are rich is because all of their money is together. They just share money. They're basically doing communism together to make us poor. So all of them got leaked. Why is this saving now? What is going on? Yo, I'm getting paranoid. Every single shown that they're all using their money together so they can get richer and richer. Even Pornhub. I don't know. So basically the exact same time, all those documents, hundreds of thousands of documents got leaked that day is exact same time, the exact same minute the Facebook outage happened. And no one talked about that. Everyone was just talking about, bro, TikTok is down. Twitter was basically filled with a couple of people trying to be like, why is TikTok down? And not talking about that. It was a huge deal and it got swept under the rug right in that minute. So on that note, guys, when we go back to here and we go back to Satoshi Nakamoto, he just might be another person that has $71 billion in Bitcoin and might just be another story about that. Is this the theory? This theory is not the theory. This is not a theory. It's a fact. So this guy, Satoshi Nakamoto, might be a part of that theory I just said. You better make sure you don't see a red dot on your forehead talking about this, bro. Yo, guys, chill on me. So, on that note, I'm getting paranoid. Okay, I'm getting paranoid. Okay, I'm good, bro. I'm good. On that note, it's not real. We're all lying. Everything I said was a joke. Everything I said was fake. And on that note, it wasn't real. It wasn't even fucking real. I was just joking, guys. I was just quacketing. I was just making little jokes. Everyone say silly Tristan. Silly Tristan. Guys, I should just bounce on my chair again, right? And just wear Galaxy leg and do the stupid Galaxy outfit and just be stupid and funny. And just go Spider-Man, right? Everyone say silly Tristan. Everyone just like brain rot. Everyone. Spider-Man. Fuck. Right? Silly. We're silly. We're all stupid. I get this all in one. Alright, get out of the room. Come on. I gotta let my dog out, guys. If I die, it's over. Twitch, clip that. Oh, he's gone. Yo, chill. I'm here. Speaking the complete truth. Okay. Stop, guys. Guys, stop. Cake is even if there's a candle. Alright, bro, guys. Y'all are so weird, bro. Alright, next one is Skyquakes. Okay? Bro, y'all, I'm not a clone, bro. Everyone, bro, I didn't get cloned, guys. Did you check your... Stop it. Don't say that. Can you rate the last one, please? The last one, Satatoshi Nakamoto, is going to get... If we're talking about the theory that I believe, a 5, just because it's kind of real information. But if it's the Epstein theory, or it's the theory that he's like a time traveler or some bullshit, I'm giving it a solid 1. Y'all get me, right? Y'all get me? Make sure nothing on the bed. Guys, I'm not scared of this shit, bro. Y'all have to realize, if you believe in Jesus Christ, you realize these demons can't get you, bro. You realize that, bro. These motherfuckers are not scary, bro. They're not getting my ass. Unless I talk about some... You know who's. Okay. Skyquakes. Instrumental sounds that come from the sky for a few minutes and cease. Many believe this to be angels warning off impending Armageddon. What? Y'all want to hear some Skyquakes? Let's hear some Skyquakes. Stay still, I'm almost there. Okay. Skyquake sounds. Let's hear them. How do I find them? Whoa. This is from Org. Skyquakes, did you hear it? What the fuck? This is a real thing, guys. This is from the Org. The majority... There's another phenomenon that's not nearly as predictable, but louder, Skyquakes. Their name, it sounds typically described as loud booms or trumpet sounding noises? Yo! What? Yo, we gotta find these Skyquakes. How do I find them, though? Okay, compilations of the most amazing Skyquakes of all time. Hopefully they're not loud as fuck. Let's hear them. Y'all ready? Yo, what the fuck? What? Oh my god! Scared the fuck out of me! Oh my god, I thought I died! Guys, I thought I died! I thought I died! There's someone in my room, guys. Oh my god! I thought it was up for me. I thought it was up. Yo! Guys, let's listen to more Skyquakes. Okay, I need to hear another one.
Is it?
What the fuck? Hear that?
Where's it coming from? Where? I've never heard out like it.
Bro! No way! British!
Sounds like
British.
horns. That's freaky.
Nah, that is so creepy, bro. That is not, it's not creepy. Actually gives me more hope for the future. That makes me believe that Jesus is fucking real, bro. Holy shit, bro. That actually makes me more soothed that all these conspiracy theories, they can't get my ass because those shits are real. So those sounds are from the sky. People believe that they're angels warning us. Angels warning us, or angels trying to stop things about Armageddon, basically like the rap shit. This don't soothe me at all. Yeah, well, basically it's depicted in the Bible that the horns that you'll hear of the day of Judgment Day actually will be kind of fucking terrifying. The horns are not cute and lovely ducky and cute and funny and lovey. They're going to be kind of scary because of how powerful they are, kind of like those. So those are not unsettling because of how real they feel. You know what I mean? And I believe in God and all that shit. So I'm gonna give that a solid. 4, only because I don't know what that would mean for us. Like, are we already there? Are we already rapture? Are we already there? Is that what it's trying to say? Like, fuck, we're here? That would fuck me up. Wouldn't that fuck y'all up? What do y'all think? What are y'all giving? Fifi gave a 5. Yes, obviously. That's a 5. I believe in Greek. Next. All right, we'll go on to the next one. Quantum immortality, 4. It's just science. Quantum immortality. Let's read that one up. And then after this, we're getting off. Or not this one, but after like 2 more, we're getting off. You can die because and for every possibility in which you could die, there is a timeline where you don't. Dead ass, dude. I used to think this for so long, bro. So basically, this theory goes that you can never die because technically every single time you die in this timeline, you just shift to a fucking another one that you're not fucking dead, bro. So technically, like, okay, so say if like right now, I fall back on my chair, break my neck. In this timeline, y'all know me as dead or gone. But I just shift to a next one and I'm alive and I never fell on my floor. Or I did actually fall on my floor, I just didn't die. And I'm fine. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much I believe in it because that would have to mean that it would have to mean two things. One, we're all vampires. That means that we're all vampires that can live forever. And I don't know, it just seems a little bit far-fetched to me, because that means why would we just go on to the next one? Because if you think about it, that world that you're in right now, the world that we're in right now, that means that this one let me restate that. The one we live in right now is our world that we know it. The next world that we're going to live and die, the one that we're going to come to after we die from this one, had to already be up and running. There was another Tristan living his life. You're telling me I'm just going to shift into him now? That don't make no sense to me. That's a whole other person. That's a whole other Tristan living a whole other life. It wouldn't make sense to me. Overall, that timeline just wouldn't make sense to me. Cardi theory. But there would be really, really old people everywhere. But that's why it would be vampires and shit. That's why it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. One. Solid 1 on that one. Actually, I'm going to give it 2. No, I'm going to give it a 1. I'm going to give it a 1. I agree. Teenage Jesus is the next one, guys. I'm pretty sure. No. Next one is Jules Verne for me. Jules Verne is the next one. I can't zoom in. Sorry, guys. Jules Verne, a French science fiction writer who is well known for explaining how submarines worked before they were invented. He has also made several books with uncanny predictions of how things could work, called the Voyages Extraordinaire. What the fuck? Vegetables are not meant to be eaten. They're toxic. What? So that means my granddad is becoming a bigger vegetable. Yo. Chill, bro. Did we already do Ox Wars? Yes, we did Ox Wars already, bro. So this one, I don't like these ones, the science fiction writer ones, because actually that's kind of weird because he's just a writer. He's not like a Leonardo DiCaprio. He's just a Leonardo da Vinci. He's just a writer. And I kind of believe. What about Spider-Man Breakdown? We can't do Spider-Man Breakdown because no one's watched it in this fucking chat, bro. He explained it, but he explained it before it was ever made. So people are saying, how did you explained it basically in a science fiction book, but it was never made, and you just knew how to make these things? Or you just, basically it's a time traveler theory. It's a time traveler theory again. He could just have a little channel to the next side of the world. You know what I mean? He could just have a little prophecy that this is how it's going to work, and his science fiction worked. I'm going to give this a solid 2 because I think that he's not a time traveler. You know what I mean? Let's just recap just one more time so we're both on the same page. So we already did Ox Wars, but not Spider-Man Breakdown. So we did Ox Wars. We finished Ox Wars. Nick won the Ox Wars. Second one we did. Now we're going on to Conspiracy Theory Iceberg Part 2 because the Spider-Man Breakdown is canceled for today. It's going to move on to Friday. Spider-Man Breakdown will move on to Friday. Next one. This one right here, guys. Jules Verne is going to get a 2. I'm going to give it a 2. Teenage Jesus is the next one we're going to do, though. Teenage Jesus. There's no record for teenage Jesus' life in the Bible while he was a teenager. Some people claim he went to Asia and became the Buddha, or that he went to Japan for some reason. What the flying fucking dick and balls? That is so weird. Teenage Jesus. Where he at? Go. No? He said it 3 times. Are you fucking on this? Yo. So, what? The teenage years of Jesus, often referred as the silent years, are a period in his life about which the canonical gospels provide limited information. The primarily biblical accounts of Jesus' youth is found in the Gospel of Luke, which he offers a glimpse into his early life and development. So, provides a most detailed account of Jesus' early years, after events surrounding his birth and early childhood, and then everybody transitions to a significant event where Jesus was 12 years old. This episode recorded Luke is where Jesus accompanies his parents, Mary and Joseph, to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. After the feast, unbeknownst known to his parents, Jesus remains in Jerusalem. Mary and Joseph, realizing he is missing, return to the city and find him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking questions. The passage highlights Jesus' wisdom and understanding, but this doesn't help where he was in his development, growth, return to Nazareth, obedient. Damn. Man, that doesn't really give a lot of information, though. Isn't that a little bit weird, guys? It just doesn't even say where he was. Deadass doesn't even say where he was. Bro, just typing shit. The $6 meal deal. I don't get this theory. So he was saying No. So this theory basically, this theory is basically saying that when Jesus was a teenager, there is literally no knowledge of where he was, what he was doing, or any recording of that. They're not saying that Jesus was a teenager. He was in his 30s when he died. They know that. They're just saying in his teenage life, when 12 from 13 or from 12 onward, or actually 13 onward to once he was finally seen back in Nazareth, that there was no recording of him. And that's why they're saying that he was maybe in Japan, he maybe was the Buddha. But that doesn't really, that's kind of far-fetched, but also maybe he helped over there, but why would he be Buddha and give them knowledge that we are reincarnated? But maybe, if you guys, y'all are just saying some stupid shit. Fucking one. But also, I don't know if he's Buddha, because Buddha was like, wasn't Buddha fat? Wasn't Buddha like fat, bro? I don't know how much I believe that. I don't believe that. This shit not real. I'm gonna give this a solid. I don't know if he was Buddha, bro, but obviously something's weird going on with that. We'll probably never know. 2. Or 1. It's getting a 1. This one made me giggle. It's a stupid one. Skull and Bones Fraternity. Skull and Bones Fraternity. A fraternity at Yale University that powerful people are known for being in. So it must be a college version of Illuminati. What the actual dick and balls fuck, bro? Nah, we gotta look this up, bro. Whoa. I hate when AI overview gives me stuff about conspiracy theories, because I'm like, bro, you don't know shit, bro. You don't know shit. Shut your ass up. Skull and Bones, also known as the Order 322 or the Brotherhood of Death, is an American undergraduate senior university of Helvin. It's the oldest senior class society of university, considered one of the big 3 in the ancient Yale. I'm gonna read something that's important to us, though. I don't see anything important of this. What the fuck, bro? It just seems like some weird, this is a Freemason lodge and this is where we do our devil worshipping again. You know what I mean? AI is 10 times smarter than Tristan, by the way. It's not smarter than me. Actually, I actually know for a fact AI, listen to me right now, bro. This is something. AI is not smarter than me because AI can't create anything. The only thing it can create is stealing from humans' image, from God's image, from us. We're the paint of God's image. All it can do is recreate what we've already done. The knowledge that it knows is what we've already known. Everything we've known, everything we've done, everything we've touched, it is stealing what we've known and never creating anything new. It can't. It physically can't. AI, listen to me. All right, bro. Ain't nobody listening to you. All right, Twitch, clip that. You've never created anything either. Oh, you want to see what I've created, bro? First of all, I've created so much shit. Second of all, Jubilee. Oh, is it the waiting screen right now? Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. Bro, seriously? Are we serious right now? Bro, just let me listen to my own fucking song. Are you dead ass?
Please welcome CEO and Chair, Erica Kirk.
Charlie, I'm a star. I'm driving big cars. JD real bar. Fuck a dirty bar. When do we come? I take it in a bar. Donald J. Trump. Find me like a slug. Charlie, I'm a star. I'm driving big cars. JD real bar. Fuck a dirty bars. When I wake up, I take it in a bar. Donald J. Trump. Find me like a slug.
Song on me, so that's what I created. Please end stream now. Fine, fuck you. Loki loved the song. Thank you. One person is actually fucking nice. Twitch, clip that. Fuck. But basically my point still stands. AI can't create anything. They only steal from humans. Unreleased date when. Alright, bro. Loki loved the song. See, at least he loves it. Bro, y'all are so mean, bro. Alright, we're gonna get 2 more and then we're done because these are taking a while. The Great Reset. We're going to do this. The Great Reset and Polybius, and that's the only 2 for today. Guys, are y'all down with that? Last one we got, or the second one we got, is the Great Reset. Great Reset. A conference by the World Economic Forum was held in 2020 by the same name. It was believed that they are behind the spread of and brought it about in order to create the wealth shift we are currently seeing. This definitely goes way deeper. Do I say this? Do I talk about this? Someone tell bro about the meme reset. Yeah. Do I talk about this? Do I talk about this, guys? Fine. Y'all want... So, one thing I know about the Great Reset... No, I don't want to hear you. Use another 2 then. I'll call it the virus. Guys, don't say it. No, say it. Shut up, pig. Say it. So, when the virus happened, during that time, we all know that everyone started scrambling and started being scared. So, they started not shopping for toilet paper. They're running out of toilet paper, right? So during that time, that shift in wealth that they're talking about would be, think about if you guys live with your mom, right? If you guys see what your mom orders now, she most likely doesn't go to the store anymore. She might most likely shops on Amazon for every one of her necessities now. Even groceries are from Amazon now. I'm Tristan Bailey. I'm a dumb pig. Haha. So my mom drinks raw milk. Don't try. All right, bro. So basically what I'm trying to say is that shift was to make us more attached to our phones, so we can't do anything without our phones. More needing the fact of our internet to buy things, and more needing digital currency instead of regular currency, because we couldn't even use regular currency at the time of COVID. We couldn't. So if you think about all those three things, it changed our world as we know it now. Think about how the dead internet theory happened after that moment. We go to the farmer's market. I don't believe you, Nick. Tristan, do a cuteness overload with the gubby reset. You didn't give a cuteness overload, so I'm not doing it. So what's the dead internet theory? So it's not really a theory no more. It's kind of real. If they have the dead internet theory on here, I'll do it. But I'll do it when we do it. Is there any dead internet theory? Y'all see a dead internet theory on here? No, I don't see a dead internet theory. So basically, y'all want to hear... You don't believe me. So the theory that we're reading right now is the Great Reset. So the Great Reset basically was that they changed the wealth and the way that we know about society and the way that we go about selling or buying, where we buy from, what we use all of our time with, what we do overall, so we can make a more capitalistic, more consumer lifestyle. The virus was made to make us more consumers and only consumers and not creators. So let's go with number 5 on that one. Polybius, average Cookie King mogging fan. Bro, why are y'all so brain rot? An arcade game created by the government with some MK Ultra vibes. Let's look this up. Y'all want to be MK Ultra real quick, or are y'all not down with that? This is probably gonna be the last one, guys. There's no evidence that the game ever existed. It was a game, but it was a legend. There's no... What? Let's look it up on Reddit. I don't want to go on... This was debunked. Anyone else believes... Polybius wasn't real, but it was inspired by games in the surreal 80s, vector games. People playing arcade games for too long and getting sick, and teens doing shady things that resulted in authorities coming into arcades. Polybius was not a real thing. It was never existed, and anyone claims otherwise has been dealt with. What? Who? What the fuck? Joe Bart raid. Alright, bro. So the theory is that... You guys are so stupid, bro. Alright, so the theory is basically that this game, Polybius, was a game that was made in arcades that basically had MK Ultra. And if you remember MK Ultra, it was basically... MK Ultra is a real thing. But MK Ultra happened... It was a testing from the government during the Cold War. We wanted to see if we can find a way to basically brainwash people with different tactics. They had psychics there. They had people that said they can do telekinesis there. They had different ways of torturing them to try to brainwash them. And so basically that's what MK Ultra was. It was a whole bunch of ways to try to find out ways to brainwash people. So people were saying that Polybius was a game that was made from the government that was put into arcades that made people nauseous. And basically they're saying that it's not real. Every person was saying that wasn't real, but then they're saying that it was just a game in the 1980s, but then they were saying it never existed. They're saying that it was maybe MK Ultra was in the game to brainwash people into doing some shit. Every superpower country has their own type of MK Ultra. You want to know my theory about MK Ultra? What the biggest MK Ultra is nowadays, guys? So MK Ultra is brainwashing. It's almost like MK Ultra is almost like Stranger Things when they get those little kids and they brainwash them type shit. So do y'all want to know my MK Ultra, my biggest MK Ultra? I think that the hub and all those sites, F and shit, are a form of brainwashing. And I think that why is because think about the correlation that Ted Bundy, they tried to shut his ass up immediately when he said, I had a good childhood at home. My parents loved me. I had a good childhood. No one bullied me. I was just a normal kid. But then I watched the hub and I read nudie mags and I became weird. That was his according. That was dead ass his according. So his according of becoming a serial killer, bro, was from that. Also, Jeffrey Dahmer as well. So I believe that the hub and these nudie mags and shit, they found a way. They found what can make the whole world, because the whole world uses, they use it to do their shit, to yak their shit. Think about that. Every person nowadays think about how many people we watch that are on Discord files. The Discord files of this person that's a random groomer that was just a regular kid. Think about every single person that is gooned out nowadays. And think about the correlation between that and that. So many people, like the Hulu kid, the Hollow kid, you remember the Hollow Method kid? There's so many kids like that nowadays. And it's a direct line from the hub to that. You know why? It's because they want to control us. Because if you make more kids that are gooned out like Hollow, you make more kids easy to put in jail because, well, you did something evil, you're going to prison because you are this, this, and that. You are a sexual predator. Boom. That's how you MK Ultra kids. I don't know. That's my theory. It's not my. It's my theory. That's my theory about the world. Ted Bundy did it with bodies, and he loves dead women. Well, that's the thing, though, is that think about a person's itch. So a person's itch could be a kid goes, and the first time they ever watch Korn is when they're 11 years old, right? They watch it. Let me take these off. They watch it when they were 11 years old. The first thing they watch was daddy son or the mommy daddy playtime, right? So they watch some shit like that. Now they like that. Now they like that, the fact that when their mom, they think about their mom, and they also think about when they're getting spanked, right? Now you can see where I'm going from this. This correlation between my mom spanks me and I don't like that, but now watching a hub video of that makes me eradicated. Now you go down deeper to the pipeline of either weird mom shit or down a pipeline of BDSM. No in between. Most of these kids, when they go to that next level, keep going to the point where they're literally dead ass Andrew Tating women. Oh wait, I can't say that. Fuck! Alright. On that note, I'm ending stream. First time I watched was from a girl in school. She told me to type. I was in grade 4. See, you were a little kid. I watched, and now I'm addicted. Exactly. All you guys. People can still have kinks and roleplay and do what they're consenting adults and not turn into a serial killer. I'm not... Lou, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying everyone's turning into a serial killer. I'm saying that the fact of it changes your way you perceive morals. Because a lot of people, think about all these incels right now, right? Think about all these incels, right? They all say now, if you guys have seen, there's a guy named the Luke DMC, right? He has a big fan base online. He has a big fitness fan base of little kids that are incels, right? All of these fans, once Luke DMC and his girlfriend broke up, right? Her name is Miss Viv. She got millions and is still to this day getting millions of death threats and people saying that he should get her out of here because they broke up. And that's the majority of the internet right now. It's kids that have been wired because of the fact of that empathy is lost when you see women naked all the time. You see women as objects, meaning that you see them, you can discard them literally physically because you see them all the time as an object online. Low-key cracking right now. I just started therapy. I think people let it change their way without realizing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it does. That's an MK Ultra tactic if you think about it. It's brainwashing you to believe that your morals should change for that. Spider having while watching. Hello. Can you look at Spider's message? Low-key cracking right now. Bro, holy fuck. I low-key women overall and I have morals. Bro, you're 14, by the way. You've never touched a woman, so I can't agree with you, bro. You're 14. I don't know what you talking about, but could you give me a quick recap? Wait, does it mean I'm a... Yes, Fifi, you would be the primary subject of what I'm talking about. I wasn't trying to name drop you, but you're the primary subject of what I'm talking about. Am I a victim to MK Ultra? Yes, you are. Bro, Ingrown, we both have never had a girlfriend. Cunt. Fuck you mean morals. I have a girlfriend, bro. It's okay. On that note, guys, what time is it? It's been a 3-hour stream, guys. I think that's it, right? Or do y'all want me to do a couple more and then I get off? What do y'all think? Couple more, get off, or is that it? I feel like the end of this video being that is creeping me out, and I feel like this might be video that might be my last. Dating in middle and high school is worthless. Just end. All right, I'm gonna end, guys. On that note, we gotta remember we left off on Poly BS. We gotta go to. Oh, we didn't do this one either. This one. So we gotta go here, then here, go down. If it's gonna be your last video, keep going. If it's my last, guys, it's my last. Can we do the 3? What is the 3 before you leave? Bye, love y'all. I'll do. Fine, let's do one more. Let's do a couple. It's already. I have 4 minutes, so let's get the mannequin narrative. Let's get that one done, so we can get these done. Oh, so we cut on a tangent about MK Ultra for this. I would say this is a solid 4 because every single MK Ultra thing is kind of iffy on the internet. So I'm gonna believe a 4. The mannequin narrative. Manichaeism is a Gnostic religion centered around duality that is well known for making the most popular religions around Persia at the time of Mani's life into one single unified religion. Everything is either good or evil, black and white. So basically the belief is that people are evil, or either good or evil, or one thing is good and evil. There's no, all right, let's go on Wikipedia. A major world religion founded in the 3rd century of Parthian, Iranian, and Prophet Mani. It taught elaborate dualistic cosmology describing the struggle between the good spiritual world of light and an evil material world of darkness. I don't know what this is a theory of. What is the theory? Is the theory just a religion that's true? Is it true or not? Is that what the religion is? I just don't know, because if that's the play Cardi outro. All right. I don't know about this one. I'm going to skip this one just because it just sounds like a religion that was founded. And many religions have been founded, and who am I to say if it was real or not? All I know is that I believe in Jesus, and that's it. So if the people believe in this, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Fuck me. Fuck if I know, bro. I'm a fucking human, bro. I can't rate that one. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. Let's go LF, and then let's go younger, driest period, and then we'll go LF. Younger, driest period. All right, guys. We're gonna do Nick. I'm gonna take your idea, but I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying that I did. Took it. Younger, driest period. The end of the last ice age of 13,000. Bye bye. I need to go feed my dog now. Anyways, W stream. All right, later, Lou. We're almost done. So, all right. At the end of the last ice age, 13,000 years ago, this point in recent history is often overlooked unfairly and could be the explanation behind the great common flood myth. Oh, shit. And disappearance of Neanderthals. It may have also been caused by and caused the destruction of a highly advanced civilization. The region of Doggerland, which existed in 99% of human history as a cradle of humanity, especially Neanderthalic, was submerged under the North Sea because of the melting period. Okay, so basically what they're saying is that the end of the Ice Age, since there was that great flood, people are... Okay, so basically this has to do with religion. Obviously, you guys know the Great Flood, right? You guys know the Great Flood. That directly correlates with when the times, which that's how I know God's real, bro, because why do you all know about the fucking Great Flood? Why does God know about the Great fucking Flood? And we also have in our history as the Ice Age. How would he know? How would these motherfuckers know? God's real, bro. Y'all gotta start realizing this shit. It's so easy to realize once you realize these things. God knew this. The Bible knew this. How the fuck did they know this if they weren't even alive? But now you're telling me that there's recordings of this? And even if this is real, right, guys? Even if the Young Dryas period was basically the Ice Age and the ice was melting, right? And that's why the Great Flood happened. That would directly correlate with God. You think God just magically puts water in the air? God made the icebergs. So if the icebergs are melting, God did that. Meaning that flood, no matter where it came from, was God. So Young Dryas period, if it's real or right, either way, the Great Flood is real, right? I guess the theory isn't supposed to be about that. You're telling me that 2 of every animal fit in a man-made boat. That can't even happen with modern tech. Well, if you actually think about it like this, okay? About how many animals we may have had before. Think about, also, we're told that our world, our whole civilization moves. We used to be Pangea, where our whole world, US, Russia, every single little part of every part of our planet was all together. Now we split apart from earthquakes to right? Who's to say all these fucking animals weren't there right there? And also, who's to say that all of them survived? Who's to say that the ones in Brazil didn't make it there? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna believe that miracles like animals fit into a man-made boat happened compared to believing that fucking anything else, bro. I don't know. I believe it, bro. So yeah, guess we'll never know. Basically, they're trying to say that there's a flood, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to say a solid 3 because it could have been that. It could have been whatever the fuck. I'm going to say a solid 3 because I technically believe you, but I technically don't. You know what I mean? All right. Aleph. Aleph is the last one today, guys. I'm very excited for this one. I hope it's a good one. And then we'll go. A Japanese doomsday cult that caused national and international terrorism. They were very modern, and there are still many mysteries linked to them to this day. Oh, God. Okay, let's see some of Aleph's. Let's go Aleph Reddit. Aleph 0? What? What? This is not. I think this is a game, right? What the fuck is this? Yo, okay. Aleph cult. What the fuck? Okay. Better known as former Om Sharikiyano, is a Japanese new religions movement and doomsday cult founded by Shoko Oshara in 1987. It carried out the deadly Tokyo Serene attack in 1999 when it was founded. Okay. It says that that those who carried out the attacks did so secretly without their plans being known to the executives and ordinary believers. Asara insisted on his innocence in the radio broadcast relayed from Russia and directed toward Japan. So basically, they were just a cult that did a whole bunch of crazy shit. I just need to know their beliefs, though. I want to see what they believe. I need to see what they believe. That's a bigger thing to me than what the fuck it's saying. And the theory before this was interesting. What are you talking about? Why are you saying that one was? Are you saying that one's more interesting than this one? Yeah, definitely is. What the fuck? There's already. Wait, this is still a thing, guys. What the fuck? New religious movements, religion, Buddhism. What the fuck? Okay, a gas attack founded in Shako. The group was combined elements of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christian apocalyptic prophecies, along with Asara's teaching to form a doomsday cult that he believed of an impending Armageddon. So basically, it's just some freaky motherfucker thinking the world's gonna end, like every single other person. And basically, they probably kill people because of blah, 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 blah. I believe we should kill people because I think I'm right to kill people. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Fuck that motherfucker, bro. I don't care about this. This one, Aleph, is stupid because obviously the theory is, fuck them. I hate when, if your religion is, okay, I'm going to kill random people that have nothing to do with this, I fucking hate you, okay? Wait, whoa. What? I didn't mean that. I'm your cult. Sorry. Because now I'm going to get fucking canceled because people are going to take that out of context. You know what I mean? Let's go 1 on that one. And on that note, all right, guys. W Nick. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?